Ron DeSantis made it clear that he doesn't agree with the Colorado Supreme Court's decision to strip Donald Trump from the 2024 election ballot, but he also speculated the embattled ex-prez wouldn't hesitate to do something similar if it suited him. During last week's sit-down with RealClearPolitics Philip Wegmann, the Florida governor argued the Centennial State's actions could lead down a road that's not going to be good for this country when a court can disqualify you without a criminal conviction. There was no trial on any of this. They basically just said, "What, you can't be on the ballot?" "How does that work?" he asked. "What's the limiting principle for that?" "But let's just be clear," DeSantis continued. "Trump is fine with weaponization if it's against people he doesn't like. If one of Trump's competitors was removed by a state Supreme Court, is there any chance in H he would remove himself in solidarity?" He added. He'd spike the football. The 77-year-old former POTUS appeared to allude to DeSantis' concerns in a recent interview with Univision, claiming his snowballing criminal charges during an election year allows the next party to take similar actions. "If I happen to be president and I see somebody who's doing well and beating me very badly, I say go down and indict them. They'd be out of business," he said at the time. "They'd be out of the election." Trump also threatened the media over negative coverage of him in a rant posted to Truth Social in September. He claimed dishonest and corrupt Comcast, to include NBC News and MSNBC, should be investigated for its country-threatening treason. "I say up front, openly, and proudly, that when I win the presidency of the United States, they and others of the LameStream Media will be thoroughly scrutinized for their knowingly dishonest and corrupt coverage of people, things, and events," he continued. Why should NBC, or any other of the corrupt and dishonest media companies, be entitled to use the very valuable airwaves of the USA, free? They are a true threat to democracy and are, in fact, the enemy of the people. He declared. The fake news media should pay a big price for what they have done to our once great country. This comes after Trump also proclaimed he'd be a dictator on the first day of his presidency if he wins the upcoming 2024 election. Although he insisted it was merely a joke, political rival Chris Christie later mocked the controversial businessman's remarks. "He acts like someone who doesn't care about our democracy," he noted. "He acts like someone who wants to be a dictator. He acts like someone who doesn't care for the Constitution."